Hi everybody, I'm Solomon, the Arkansas Diamond Miner. I'm going to make another quick video for you today, and this one is kind of one of those, it's just a tip. It's not going to be a huge diamond finding tip, but this is going to be one of those deals. Most of you guys know that right now there's limited capacity here at the Crater of Diamonds. They're limiting how many people can come in, and the wash pavilions, if you're in a covered facility right now, you're supposed to have a mask on, so a lot of people are just kind of spreading out from there. What that's done is it's creating a little bit more of a demand for water outside of the wash pavilions. You know, there's a north and a south wash pavilion, so there's a couple of hose hookups and a couple of sluice troughs aside from those. So with that being said, there's a little bit more demand for water. So one of the tips I'm going to show you here is just something to kind of help with efficiency. If you're washing, if you have your own wash station set up and you're not in a wash pavilion, setting up over here by one of these hose spigots, you're always supposed to have an opening or an access to other visitors. So like if you have your water hose, you got to have a splitter where somebody else could come and hook up if they wanted to, but then they have to leave something open. So a lot of times there will be either a manifold or hose splitters. You need to bring your own if you bring your water hose and you plan on hooking up. But there's a couple of other things that you can do to kind of add to the efficiency, because the water pressure down here is completely dependent on how many other people in the park are using water, like at the boot wash, stuff like that. So creative ways to make sure that you have a water supply on demand can really help you out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you up here and show you where you can see behind me there are 4 or 5 of us set up washing off of one hose spigot today on this side. So with the decreased pressure and that many of us using that much water, it's wet sifting is really dependent on having fairly fresh water. So we have 4 or 5 of us set up back here off of one hose, but we've all got splitters and have our hoses running. And I'm going to take you up there, I'm going to show you kind of how we get it set up, and I'm going to show you a tip to make sure that you've got good fresh clean water to use when you need it. Alright, so we've got a water hose hookup over here, and we've got a couple of us have got splitters on there. So what we'll do is everybody that comes over here and hooks up is going to have a hose. So we run another splitter over here, so we got a supply hose, and they've got water down there and we got water here and he's got water down there. And to make sure that we always have a supply of water, one of the things you can do, now you have limited water use, you can't just sit down here and run water. So one of the things that we can do is when somebody's not filling up their station, we can be filling empty 5-gallon buckets with fresh water. That way the hose is always in use, but it's not wasted water, it's not unrestricted water use. But any of us are welcome to come over here and just grab buckets as we need them to refresh our wet sifting station. So by doing that, we never have to sit there and wait on a low pressure water hose to fill up a stock tote or a 55-gallon barrel that's been cut in half or anything like that. This way we've always got water on fresh water on demand. It's there when we need it, we just got to grab it. All right, so I hope that was all good information. Thank you for watching.